recent years, more people are experiencing intense anxiety not just about germs, but about cleanliness and sensory overload in general. This goes far beyond traditional germophobia. Today, individuals may feel distressed by everyday textures, smells, or even the idea of invisible contaminants. This video will explore why these anxieties are on the rise, what they look like in daily life, and how they differ from simple concerns about hygiene. Let's begin by understanding what makes this modern anxiety unique and why it's capturing so much attention lately. Sensory and cleanliness anxiety refers to heightened fear or discomfort triggered by certain sensations or the perception of uncleanliness. It's not just about avoiding dirt or germs. It can involve aversions to sticky surfaces, strong odors, or even the sound of someone coughing nearby. These reactions can be overwhelming and sometimes interfere with daily routines. Unlike classic germophobia, sensory anxiety is broader, affecting how people interact with their environment and even with others. Understanding this distinction is key to recognizing the scope of the issue. Modern life is filled with constant stimulation, bright lights, loud noises, and a barrage of information. For some, this sensory overload can heighten feelings of anxiety, especially around cleanliness and personal space. The rise of open-plan offices, crowded public spaces, and digital notifications can make it difficult to find calm. As our environments become more complex, it's no surprise that more people are struggling to cope with the sensory demands of everyday life. This context helps explain why these anxieties are becoming more common. Media coverage and public health campaigns have played a significant role in shaping our perceptions of cleanliness. Frequent reminders to wash hands, sanitize surfaces, and avoid contact with others can reinforce anxiety, especially for those already sensitive to these issues. While these messages are important for public health, they can also contribute to a heightened sense of threat. The constant stream of information can make it hard to distinguish between reasonable caution and excessive worry, fueling the rise of extreme cleanliness anxiety. Many people who struggle with extreme sensory or cleanliness anxiety describe feeling trapped by their routines. For example, someone might avoid public transportation because of the fear of touching surfaces, or spend hours cleaning their home to feel safe. These stories highlight the real impact of these anxieties on daily life. It's not just about being cautious, it's about the emotional toll and the limitations placed on social activities, work, and even relationships. Listening to these experiences helps us understand the depth of the issue. Researchers believe that genetics, brain chemistry, and past experiences all play a role in developing sensory and cleanliness anxiety. For some, a traumatic event or a period of illness can trigger lasting fears. Others may be more sensitive to sensory input due to differences in how their brains process information. Understanding the science behind these reactions can help reduce stigma and encourage more compassionate support for those affected. It's a complex mix of biology and environment that shapes each person's experience. Managing extreme sensory and cleanliness anxiety often involves a combination of strategies. Some people find relief through therapy, mindfulness, or gradual exposure to feared situations. Others benefit from creating routines that provide a sense of control, like setting limits on cleaning or using calming techniques when feeling overwhelmed. Support from friends, family, and professionals can make a big difference. It's important to remember that coping is a personal journey, and what works for one person may not work for another. There's still a lot of misunderstanding about sensory and cleanliness anxiety. Some may dismiss these fears as overreactions, but for those affected, the distress is very real. Breaking the stigma means recognizing that these anxieties are not a choice, but a genuine mental health challenge. By talking openly and offering empathy, we can help create a more supportive environment for everyone. It's time to move beyond judgment and focus on understanding and compassion. As awareness grows, more resources and treatments are becoming available for those struggling with extreme sensory and cleanliness anxiety. From new therapies to community support groups, there's hope for better management and understanding. The journey isn't always easy, but with continued research and open conversations, we can help reduce the burden of these anxieties. Remember, you're not alone. Many people are working together to find solutions and build a healthier, more compassionate future.